Welcome back, everybody, to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis for big mega cap stocks. So show your support by hitting that thumbs up button, and that is greatly appreciated. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, and that means a lot to me. Now, if you want to get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, my analysis in 3 days of live trading, definitely check out the Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. And now let's get right into it, guys. So let's talk about what happened today in the market. Now, market was already pricing in rate cuts next year, and it was going up like crazy. Everything is extremely overbought. And on top of that, soon as Jay Powell came out and he said that there will be rate cuts next year, market just exploded. Even though the market was already extremely overbought, market just went even higher. Now, is this actually healthy? Absolutely not. Tell me, when was the last time you saw something like this going straight up for 48 days and 7 weeks? It's just insane. Now, yes, when things come down, you can buy the dip, you can be a bull, but this is just insane. Next level, guys. Now, talking about inflation, well, according to my book, I don't see anything coming down. Some things are down maybe here and there, tiny bit, but average American are still paying a lot more than before. Gallon of milk, it's not even under $2. And then if you look at eggs, it's not coming down. Now, I can name even more. Only thing I can see coming down, gas prices, slightly, nothing big. It's not like $1.50. Still close to $3. But the market pricing in, inflation falling off the cliff, more rate cuts, and fuel to the fire. Soon as Jay Powell came out and he said, yes, I agree with you, cutting rates next year, and the market just took off. Now, also, he said in between that he's expecting a mild recession, and you know that that is a lie. Something already broke, and that is why he's talking about cutting rates next year. We don't know what exactly, but something already broke. So this market is definitely not healthy to trade and go long on anything right now. A lot of people asking if they should get calls right now, and trust me when I say this, guys, don't do that. You're gonna lose. Day trade, buy same day expiration on SPY, Triple Q, whatever money you can make it and get out. Do not go long here in this market. I mean, you're pretty much going long at the top. Yes, things can push even higher, maybe a little bit more, but trust me when I say this, it's gonna come back. Just like when market was down, and I was saying the same thing that, don't buy puts right here. Buy the dip. Guess what happened? Now, people are chasing. And when market was down, everyone buying puts and shorting everything. You do not short the market when it's oversold, and you do not go and buy long position when market is extremely, extremely overbought, which is right now. The only thing that is healthy and you can still play, that is Tesla. Look at this hammer candle today. Off of this low right here, 228.20, and we talked about it last night right here. 234, 233 gives up, watch out for 231, and below that, watch out for the gap. Now, why Tesla actually recovered and up on the day 1%? There is a reason. Because when Jay Powell came out, everyone was looking for the dip, and there was nothing except one name, Tesla and Google, and Tesla was down. So look at the volume here. Guess what they did? They bought this one. And that is just insane. I mean, just buying whatever they can buy, anything that is red going up except Chinese names. So Tesla here, tomorrow with this hammer candle, if this thing can actually hold above 234, then watch out for the breakout above 241, and soon as that happens, you're going to see 246 and then 252, and above 252, this thing will explode all the way up to 262 and then possibly going all the way up to this gap just under 290. Below 234, watch out for 231.46 and then this gap 225.40. On Amazon, stock is up 0.92%, and look at this move here on Amazon all the way up to 149.46. This thing cannot push any higher, almost getting up to 150, trading above upper Bollinger Band, came back down and now trading at 148.84. So Amazon breaks out above 150. Definitely you're going to see another big move to the upside, and that could be possibly up to 156 to even 162. Now to the downside here on Amazon, you want to watch this to put down here 146, and so far for last 3 weeks, yes, we went under 146, but this thing coming back up. So 146, your line in the sand right here on Amazon, and below that 142.95 and then 138. Amazon definitely looking bullish above 146. Soon as we get that breakout above 150, there is going to be more upside on Amazon. On Google, stock is up 0.25%. Now we talked about it last night. 133, that is a big level right here. This is where we got rejected before, and so far after filling this gap, that is the support here on Google. And again today getting down to 133, low for the day 132.95, and this thing was holding, came back up, and now trading close to 134. So now here on Google, it needs to get above 135 and then watch out for a move and possibly going up to this gap 135.57, and above that 140 possible on Google. Now below 135, you want to watch 133, 130. This is going to be a key level of support right here, 130, if this thing actually gets down here. And below 130, watch out for a bigger dump off all the way down to this gap, 127.74. On Meta, it's kind of a flat day, but if you look at my screen, came down to 330.64, and it was holding above rising 20-day right here, 331, and went back up, and now trading close to 335. Also went all the way up to 338.37. So tomorrow, 331, 330, that's going to be a big level of support right here on Meta, and below that, 326, 321.27, 50-day moving average right here, and then 316. Above 331, you're going to see a move all the way up to 343 right here on Meta. On Microsoft, absolutely flat on the day, but if you look at my screen, this thing finally actually broke out today above 375, ran all the way up to 377.64. Just when you think this thing breaking out, it actually came back right here down to 370, and that was when Jay Powell was speaking. This thing came back, but again went back up and now trading below 375. So this is going to be a key level to watch to the upside. If this thing breaks out above 375, then watch out for a move all the way up to 380. Below 375, watch out for the support down here, 373, and then 366 down here, all the way down to this gap. Once we break down from this level right here, 366, then you're going to see a dump off all the way down to this gap, 357.54. On Apple, stock is up 1.67%, and this is actually Apple doing this. And if you look at my screen, I mean, look at this move. It's trading above upper Bollinger Band, which is sitting at 196, and we actually gapped up today from 194.72. So this thing never came down to close this gap down here. Now, luckily, we actually played Apple puts today. 190 to 50, and there were only 51 cents for next week, and I sold all at 76 cents, and I was out before Jay Powell came out. And then, I mean, look at this, guys. This thing went back up all the way up to 198 and almost taking out this previous all-time high, 198.23, and now trading at 198. So is it okay to chase this move right here? Absolutely not. Yes, if this thing breaks out above this previous all-time high, Apple can run. But knowing that you're buying and actually chasing this stock at this level, definitely this is not a zone to buy Apple. On a pullback, maybe you can try right here around 195, 194. But trading here at 198 and you're buying calls 200, I don't think that is a good idea here on Apple. So going into tomorrow, on Apple, 198.23 breaks, watch out for a move up to 200. On a pullback, you want to watch 195, and then this gap 194.72, and below that watch out for a move down to 192.44, and then this gap down here 190. Once we get under 190, then we can talk about more downside on Apple. Until then, just watch this level 195. On AMD, it's up 0.42%, and now it's trading above 138. Above 138, this thing can move all the way up to 140 and possibly can go even higher. On a pullback below 138, you want to watch 133.50, rising 5-day moving average right here, and then this support down here between 132 and 130, and this is going to be a dip buy if this thing actually gets down to 132 to 130. And below that level, we have strong support also down here, and that would be a breakout right here, the retest of this breakout, 125 right here on AMD. On Nvidia stock, it's up 0.90%, and Nvidia ran all the way up to 486 almost, and then came back down, getting rejection of a 482, and now it's holding right here, rising 20-day moving average 478. So above 478, watch out for that breakout above 482, and if that happens, this thing going back up to a fresh new all-time high, and that would be all the way up to 500 plus. Now below 478, you want to watch down here right here 471 and then 460 as strong support right here on Nvidia, and below 460 we also have support down here 450, and then we can possibly talk about this gap 423.81, but looks like at this point that's not happening on Nvidia stock. So Netflix also going up 3.67%, and this is a massive rally on Netflix, and just like everything else, at least here on this one, we saw a dip down to 450, and now we talked about it last night. If this thing can clear 20-day moving average right here, now sitting at 467, you're going to see a move all the way up to 485, and look at this move all the way up to 481.25, and now trading at 481.18 right after closing. So here on Netflix, the next stop 485, and above that watch out for 500. On a pullback, now we have support down here 467, and then this gap down here 455.50, and then 450. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.